Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics University. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, guys. Thank you for your patience and thank you for joining the program tonight. Guys, make sure that as soon as you come on, you're hitting the like button, the share button. We have some very interesting information to share with you tonight. And as you know, over here, you get the latest and most accurate political news, reviews, and updates straight out of Jamaica. Also, guys, I want to invite you to go over to UVC TV Jamaica on YouTube and subscribe to them. They specialize in drones, drone services and things like that. You are looking at one of their uploads that I was authorized to share here. Some beautiful shots of the highways in Jamaica. This one is called Highway Journal. So if you go over there, you will see more, about what services they offer. Also, guys, I want to tell you that while we are dealing with what we're dealing with here, with the track season upon us, we have a correspondent in sports that's gonna join us from time to time to give us update on sports. Cause you know we love track over here, so you're gonna get a little bit of that as well. So let us get started, guys. A lot to talk about tonight. We might be here for a while tonight, and I invite you to make sure that you're sharing this content with somebody. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. I hope that you are ready for the weekend. And even if you don't have anything planned this weekend, guys, just relaxing and kind of, rebooting your body, your mind, and everything. Sometimes, that's good enough. You don't have to be out on the town drinking and partying and all these things. Sometimes you just need to do some reflection, give God thanks and, be grateful for your situation and, things like that. So let us start by acknowledging our friends and our family over here because we have become a family. Let us see. We have our moderator here. Welcome back, moderator. Thank you so much for joining. We have Miss Christine, Miss Verona. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for keeping the thing active, while everybody hang out and wait until the program starts. So happy you guys are here. So, guys, make we start off by talking about the mental health concern of members of parliament and those in our politics. It is a serious thing, and this is one of the reasons why some people have gone silent in the politics or they've decided to leave the politics completely. Because, guys, politicians are human beings too. You understand? And sorry, sorry, I had the wrong thing there, wrong caption. Yeah. So politicians are human beings too, guys. And when them say, these personal attacks coming, the bullying, the disinformation, they get a little, they have feelings. They get anxiety, all sort of thing, because them a human being. You understand? And I don't believe, this is why over on this platform, I say me don't believe in telling lies on people and talking things what don't go so. If I get some information that I feel is credible, but I don't know for sure, I will say allegedly, meaning that I don't know for sure and I will say that. But when we set out to just say anything and target people, you know, we don't believe in that. And I'm going to let you hear, this was a news item today, which I'm going to let you hear right now.
Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says bullying on social media can have a debilitating effect, not just on the average Jamaicans, but politicians too. Senator Morris Dixon says politicians are not immune to the harmful effects of online bullying. She says a constant barrage of negative comments, personal attacks, and harassment can take a toll on their mental health and well-being.
Yes, guys. So we have to take that into consideration. And we must also understand, and this is specifically to some of the politicians, some of the very politicians who practice this type of behavior, they too must take into consideration that when they perpetuate that kind of thing, their supporters follow them and they do it to other people. And this is why you can have one man, Dayton Campbell, who is facing 4 lawsuits because of his constant personal attacks on other politicians, on Jamaican citizens, on civil servants. I mean, this guy is horrible. And then when somebody says something about him, he runs to court. But it's not only their supporters who are doing these things, it is they who are in the politics, the members of the political directorate, people like Dayton Campbell, they did it to their own leader, drove that man right out of politics. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think what they were doing to Dr. Peter Phillips may have caused him to go into stage 3 colon cancer without knowing it. Because things like that, stress and so forth, it affects the human body. That's a fact. They do it to Lisa Hanna. It's part of the reasons, because she said it publicly. Part of the reason why she decided to just walk away from the politics. You can't let people abuse you like that. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to be your advocate. You want to live long enough to watch your kids married and graduate high school and all these things. You can't make people just a batter bruise every day, physical, mentally. That's not right. Now let us move on to the Sparks program, because I heard for the first time today what Peter Bunting and members of his party are saying about the Sparks program. You see, guys, there are some people who want Jamaica to develop, truly want Jamaica to develop, while you have other people who don't want the country to develop. I'm going to see that very clear now. That's not right. It doesn't matter if you share the same political ideals. It does not matter. So when time you come on to the development of a country, you must not sabotage it. You must not stand in the way. You must not tell lies. You must not do those things. Because when you do that, you now hurt your opponent. You're hurting your country. And this is why it is so important. It is so important that when a government comes in, a new government, they make sure that all the good things that were in motion are left in place, that they continue it. They don't throw it out or sabotage it because they didn't implement it. Yeah, that's not maturity. That's not doing what is right for your country. That is very wrong. And it's actually dangerous, because you may have some good policies and some good things what benefit people, but because you are so bad-minded and covetous and wicked, you are going to stop progress for the general public and the country because you want to sabotage. That's not right. That's not politics. Now, where the Spark program is concerned, I'm going to let you hear what Peter Bunting said about the program, and then I will speak to you guys further and show you what Lisa Hanna said to her constituents about the program. Guys, have a listen to this clip real quick, and then we will come back.
And them have them running this little con business where them talking about Spark program. Con business. Them talk about them have 4 package that them international tender. Lie. Them don't know who will get the contract there already. Them don't know me a prophesy says that Chinese company will get the contract. Me a prophesy said that is the financing for the Labour Party in the upcoming election. Corruption.
Yeah, what I'm saying? Him a prophesy. Say the Labour Party are going to do this and Chinese people are going to do that. Prophesy, him a prophesy, you know, so him turn prophet now, you know. So him could prophesy say him was going to lose him seat. Him could prophesy say everybody who joined him about to rise united was going to lose them seat. Him could not prophesy that one there. But most importantly, he uttered the word corruption. Why do it? Peter Bunting of all people, guys. Peter Bunting, who is a member of the illicit tree. Him, Omar Davis, and Mark Goling, who participated in FinSac, where we now have no calculator to tabulate all the money that went down in FinSac. We can't count it. A P0, P0, B0, unending. Trillions, we cannot count it. So because they didn't go to prison now, that makes them not corrupt. That's not true. They're corrupt. Bunting is corrupt. Mark Golding is corrupt. Omar Davis is corrupt. And everybody else. I don't care if they're not the Labour Party. Everybody else who benefited from the financial holocaust of Jamaica named FinSac, they're corrupt. And that's what we see over here, so. So Bunting is in no position for call nobody corrupt. We need to stop it. He's corrupt. And when he's pointing finger at somebody, there's a finger pointing right back at him because they need to come out and tell Jamaica the role they played in FinSac. It was criminal and they should be in prison. I will make no apology for saying that over here because it's true. Now, about the Spark program. Lisa Hanna was in her constituency, meeting with her constituents about the Spark program. And it is a good thing for Jamaica. It doesn't matter who is doing it. It's a good thing. And I'm just going to read a little bit of what she posted. And she also posted some photos on her page where she met with the constituents. Because the constituents would have to tell their MP about the urgency of some of these roads in their communities. And when them come and give the information, the MP now will make the representation and so it will go implement. It says there is $150 million designated to the Southeast Centre under the Spark program, 40 billion road program. From the $40 billion, the government will spend 20 billion on main roads across the island that connect that connect towns, and 10 billion across 63 constituencies. However, the team from the CDF alerted the community that based on my unrelenting advocacy, that size does matter when allocating monies from central government. Therefore, this action cannot be homogeneous across the board, as larger constituencies require more money for roads and works. Accordingly, from the remaining 10 billion in program, Southeast Centre will receive additional sums based on the measurements of our roads. Last evening, residents nominated nearly 70 roads for priority rehab, not patching. Once the technical team vets these roads with the requisite diligence for selection, I will announce the chosen roads. Thank you. And it goes on and on. So, the undermining and the sabotaging, Peter Bunting and his little cult, they cannot get past that. They use it to destroy the PNP, and now they're trying so hard and desperately underwater trying to use it on Jamaica. We must not stand for it. We must stand up against it very strongly, right? We cannot have people in the country undermining the country. In some countries, this would be a crime. Just because them have an orange and they're attached to a political party doesn't mean that what they're doing is wrong. And I am glad that Lisa, even though she's on the other side of the aisle, she's being transparent and being in communication with her constituents to let them know about every step of the program, what her role is, and what will happen after the residents nominated the 70 roads. This is very good, very transparent. This is what politics should be. That way, you don't have to wonder and guess and spell. Everything transparent, so everything I go. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys also. That was not in the caption. But I want to talk to you guys real quickly about our healthcare system. Just briefly, guys. Mr. Vegas. If Mr. Vegas in the chat, make up yourself, Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas go down at the new hospital today. The new children hospital. And he basically was just bringing some transparency to the Jamaican people amidst all the disinformation that's going on. So I want to show you just a little bit of what Mr. Vegas presented, and just so you can see. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it?
So we're here in Jamaica, giving you a tour of the new hospitals here that are new construction going on for new hospitals. See that? So we're here with Chops giving us a little tour. Dr. Nelson. This is Chops.
Yes.
Dr. Nelson. See it there up on the ground.
Yeah, man.
So this is what is going on.
Western Children, brand new facility.
The Western Children Hospital.
Yep, brand new. So, let's take a tour.
Let's take a tour. Come with us.
Brand new.
Pay attention, Jamaica. This is transforming the whole healthcare system. The whole healthcare apparatus is being transformed. So this is the new children's hospital here in Montego Bay. Under construction. This is in Kingston. This is in Montego Bay, not Kingston. Montego Bay. Big dirty building.
222 beds.
222 beds, people. 200.
It promises to be a state of the art hospital as well.
Wow.
You know, in comparison to the Bustamante
They'll be
Children's
looking like this.
Hospital.
This will be the only one of its kind in the Caribbean.
The only one of its kind in the Caribbean. So Caribbean people have to come here. We're gonna have to come here.
Well, they are
To
coming
get-
here already. Because a lot
Right,
of
more
people don't
Caribbean
know
people.
That Jamaica healthcare system that people are complaining about actually service several countries in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Countries like Grand Cayman, countries like Turks and Caicos utilize our health system. The same health system that here some people are throwing cold water on. Other people in the Caribbean utilize it every day.
International
We need to
repetition. Yeah.
appreciate what we have. We need to appreciate where we are going. So that is structure. That's a part of the structure.
This is Montego Bay. Montego Bay, brand new children's hospital. Under construction. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that, people. People, this could not cost.
Yes, guys. So dear, I think Mr. Vegas did a wonderful thing going to that new site. But I'm gonna say to Mr. Vegas, don't just go there. Go to Cornwall Regional and show the people the construction that is happening there as well. Go to some of the facilities that have been upgraded. You know, do a series since no journalist in Jamaica can think of doing something like that. Go ahead and do a series on the current state of healthcare in Jamaica. All the good things that are happening in the healthcare. Because lately we only hear, oh, what about no audio? Oh, what's the no audio? Miss Christine, you not hear nothing? Guys, just say yes if you can't hear me. Cause me see somebody say no audio. Oh, okay. All right. So, oh, maybe that was earlier when I was showing you guys the drone thing. All right. So, me da like for Mr. Vegas put on him journalist hat and be a health journalist for a week. How about that, guys? Please tell Mr. Vegas put on him journalist hat and do like the man, what the man over England name, where the comedian, we pretend like him is a journalist and concuss every politician. What a man the name? I England him there. Him is a comedian, and when him ready, him put on his suit and put in the earphone in his ears and concuss every politician when I do the right thing. Because it look like say, and that we have to go do. Since the journalist them in Jamaica, Benny Hill, you sure? You sure, Derek? Me used to follow him in a good while, me not see him. Yes, tour the hospital then. I met the country say. I would have really want to talk to Dr. Jacqueline Mackenzie, the chief medical officer. We just want Mr. Vegas to put on the journalist hat for a week and go around the facility then. Yes. We used to have that, you know. There was a time when we had journalists in our country who would only report on healthcare, some would only report on crime, some would only report on, finances. That's what they did. But today we don't have that so much anymore, and the people are not being given the information that they used to, So big up Mr. Vegas for that. We know that there was a new children's hospital in the making, and it's a very good thing. And 200 and something beds, that not bad at all, And there will be other people, from other countries coming to use that facility. I hope there's going to be a burn unit there because over the last few years, I've seen several instances where children who were burn victims, they've had to fly to Atlanta to you know, Emory University Hospital. So I hope there's going to be a burn unit on these things, more modernized. You understand? Because it costs money when parents cannot get the care in their country for their kids and they have to fly them away. But luckily, um, America can be generous where that's concerned, and they really have helped out a lot of families based on what I've seen. So that's good. Where's same name? Miss Sabine. Miss Sabine? I don't know her name, but I hope you guys know who I'm talking about. So that is good. We want to see more of that. Yeah? We have got to turn real journalists. Who the on the ground can journalists do it? You understand? There's also some other good news. There's some more good news about healthcare. The World Health Organization said that the world needs to start recruiting a certain amount of healthcare workers by the year 2030. As you guys know, the healthcare profession is aging out. You have many people dying during COVID. You have people retiring, you know. I remember one of my doctors recently, about 90 years old. Very nice, still very sharp. I'm said to myself, why I'm not retire? So he's needed. You know what I'm saying? So Jamaica is the same goes for Jamaica. Jamaica needs to start thinking about long-term healthcare workers because the whole world is dealing with that situation. So make I let you hear this news report about it, and then we'll come back and discuss.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says plans are in place to hire health workers from overseas to staff the Cornwall Regional Hospital, which is currently being renovated. It comes as the World Health Organization announced that by 2030, the world needs to train another 18 million healthcare workers in order to keep up with demands. At the official launch of a global health initiative at the UWI Mona, Dr. Tufton says part of the ministry's strategy is to forge partnerships. He pointed to a recent MOU signed with the Philippines.
One, we're going to send some of our trainees there for clinical rotation if we don't have enough space here, starting with our specialist nurses. We're going to exchange faculty to increase the ratio of faculty to student. So faculty from Philippines are willing to come here or to utilize technology to increase their cadre. And thirdly, the last but by no means the least option, we're going to recruit. We're going to hire Filipino workers, healthcare workers to come so that when we build our hospitals, we don't have an issue as we do now. We do that with Cuba. We have over 300 Cubans here now that are in our system, most of them nurses. We signed an agreement 3 months ago with Nigeria. We have had Nigerian nurses here before, and there are discussions now with India and so on.
The government has signed MOU with Cuba and Nigeria while discussions are underway with India. Now, Dr. Tufton also shared details of a $2.5 billion scholarship program to train healthcare workers.
$500 million a year for the next 5 years. That starts in September. Next month, thank you. Next month, we will advertise in the paper, full page ads, all the categories of healthcare that we are willing to offer these scholarships to. And it could be people currently studying, people planning to study, and it could be studying here, studying elsewhere.
Yes, guys, so you see the situation now, Jamaica have to really start thinking ahead to make sure that, when the time comes, that they are ready. We not fear, I try broke with neck, I try staff our healthcare system. So it sounds like Tufton is being proactive by offering scholarships. Guys, if you know anybody who want to go into the healthcare field, Give them the information and let them know. You understand? And it's good that he's thinking about recruiting. He's thinking about and looking at the right places to recruit nurses. It's very hard to get nurses from the US, for example, to come to Jamaica because of the salary. US nurses are paid pretty well, get a lot of good incentives where travel nursing and so forth, are concerned. Now, places like the Philippines and India, because we have a lot of nurses from there, over here in America too. America, and not just Jamaica look for recruit. America recruit nurses all the time from even Jamaica. Philippines is one of the hot spots where America recruits a lot of nurses from, and also India. And when them recruit them, then can bring their whole family and get a green card and they're sitting over here. So Jamaica has to do what it has to do. You understand? And it sounds like they're aware of the current climate within the healthcare system and they seem to have a plan. So that is wonderful. Now I just want to address something that I saw on the on TVJ. They had a headline saying long wait times at hospitals. Let us talk about wait times at hospitals. Since I've only lived in Jamaica and the US long term, I can only make the comparison with the US. What do you think the average wait time is in emergency rooms in the United States? It varies. Some hospitals, the wait time may be different than other hospitals. People complain, people get tired sometimes in some hospitals. Where I live, for example, well, the hospital, well, within the vicinity of where I live, there are, let's say, one, two, three, three big hospitals within my area. And the one that's closest to me, the wait time on average probably be about 30 minutes, because it's not a heavily populated area. But if you go down at a big hospital now where all the trauma succumb, bigger hospitals, bigger, much more wait time. You understand? So it varies. Now let's look at this. The average wait time for the ER emergency room, that is, in the US is approximately 2 hours and 25 minutes. But some states see wait times as long as 4 hours, according to Florida based personal injury attorneys. It varies, guys. It depends on where you are, depends on the population, it depends on the hospital setting. If it's a small hospital, a bigger hospital, it depends if it's flu season, them something there. Um, it just varies. But hospitals in the US, they have had to deal with the complaints. They have had to make new policies to lessen wait time, whether it be to hire more staff, whether it be to treat certain conditions first. For example, you're going there with chest pain and certain symptoms. You become a priority because your condition is considered more serious as opposed to somebody who comes in with a cough. These are different things that hospitals can do to lessen the wait time, because it's never okay to have somebody sitting in your emergency room for 2 hours, 4 hours. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. I remember when I lived in Florida, they had this one hospital that I live close to. They used to have a billboard outside saying that wait time is 25 minutes. They were kind of advertising that. But I don't know if I true they want the patient them to come there, or they're kind of doing that to make the emergency room workers know that there is a wait time. There is an expectation for the wait time to not exceed 25 minutes. You know me, I say, guys? So hospitals have definitely faced the same thing in the US, and some of them, they've tried to make a difference. They've tried to change it. They've tried to make the wait time less so that people can come in, get help, and so that their patient turnover can be more as well. So I think Tufton spoke about that. I don't have the clip, but you guys can go over TVJ and watch it, where he acknowledged that the situation with the wait time must be addressed. People who go into the healthcare field, they must be more compassionate, more understanding. They must understand that, listen, when people come in and they are sick, the last thing they need is an attitude, a bad attitude from healthcare workers. So these are things that need to be handled at the management level within these healthcare facilities, right? Because when we see nurses here from Jamaica, they're very nice. They know their stuff. So we don't really expect to see Jamaica people in a Jamaica are going to these healthcare facilities sick, and they now get treated with no compassionate care and them something there. If if that's a problem, let's look at it and fix it. Change the culture of healthcare in Jamaica. And also the wait time thing, it can be addressed, and it should be. Understandably, I don't think we have enough hospitals in Jamaica to facilitate the population. I think Jamaica can use a couple of more hospitals. Do you not agree with that, guys? Yeah, man, Jamaica can use a couple of more hospitals, but we have to work with what we have because we are a developing country. You understand? So the effort to bring more nurses into the profession is very good, and it must start now. Very good. I like it. And nurses in Jamaica, you guys play a huge part of the development in the country. Taking care of people, taking care of the sick, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's a heavy job. One of the hardest jobs. One of the hardest degrees to obtain. So hats off to all healthcare workers in Jamaica. And those you know, who may not be in it for the right reasons, we encourage all of you to exercise more compassion toward the sick. Sometimes going into a hospital is one of the scariest things, especially for your first time. You don't know nothing about a hospital, you never been exposed to healthcare, and they think are dead, they are dead. So, people need compassion under these circumstances. All right. So this thing here, guys, with the Sparks program, it is so sad that Bunting, right off the bat, who was voted out. And you know what? I want to see Jamaica. You see the senators, them in Jamaica, they need to start being elected. I don't know if you not agree with that, guys. Type in a comment and tell me about. Me feel say the senators, they must be elected in Jamaica. Because look on this. Bunting was voted out. People them not want the representation from him. Them don't want him representation because never ever give them none anyway. And then his leader's gonna go against what the people want and put him in the Senate. I think people should be elected to the Senate, honestly. I do. People should be elected to the Senate. And big up the nurses in the chat too. I know a few of you are here. Big up on yourself. Please remember that the PNP didn't build one hospital in Jamaica. I think that's a real disgrace. How much a JLP bill? Please remember, say over here is not a tribalist channel. The hospitals in Jamaica were built by people who donated. Whether the English people them, whether the Canadians, Jamaica not build no hospital. 2008 Prime Minister Bruce Golding was offering scholarships for persons who are interested in being pathologists. I think it's still available for interested persons. Yeah, the pathology thing in Jamaica, it's terrible. I remember when my brother died, I think at 2012. And when I went to Jamaica and see the situation, the pathologist, he was so exhausted, and that man was an Indian man, straight from India. I must say two of them in on the island them time there. And I said to myself, then how two pathologists can run one country. And then I think a couple of years later they went from 2 to 5. I don't know why people are not studying this, or if they must study it and leave the country. I don't know. But definitely it would be nice to see more pathologists in Jamaica. I think it's the councillors that should make up the Senate. That's not a bad idea, you know. That's not a bad idea. Because look here, you see the thing about senators in Jamaica? Me no believe say senators' roles must only be to go to parliament to talk. Me no believe in that. Me feel say a senator must be somebody who dep on the ground, connected with the people and them something there. Because anybody can go in there go talk anything. Don't it, guys? Me feel so. Big up Steady in the chat. Guys, make sure to go over Steady Show. Go subscribe. Good content coming from over there. Make sure so to go over Mr. Vegas. Go subscribe. Good content coming from over there as well. What want to say about the Senate thing? We don't know if he says senators must be elected, guys. Most of our young people are not targeting the fields that is in demand most. You know what? You know that came to mind, when me hear Tufton first talk about scholarship for healthcare. Me I say to myself, so when you go over TikTok and you look at a lot of the people them who are in that age group, that could take advantage of these scholarships, I don't think they're interested in traditional work. I really don't. I think a lot of people, young people in Jamaica, or should I say too many of them, they're thinking about entrepreneurship and hustling off of social media as a main job, as their primary career. Me not understand it. Why me not know? Me not know. Me just hope say, there's still people coming out of high school, high school in Jamaica, who are interested in traditional careers, traditional work. Because any day this internet you mash down. Any day the internet have one power cut. What go happen? It will be interesting to see how many people are going to take advantage. And people in the diaspora, young people, if not now go on phone or foreign, no can go back to Jamaica, Go on back to Jamaica, go take advantage of these scholarships. Have to stay a foreign and bata because some people, they migrate and them don't come in a stable situation in a foreign. And by the time them get stable, them a look for retire. So if the thing now work over here, go on back at Jamaica, opportunities are down there. Big up yourself, Audley. I understand what you are saying, where the building of hospitals is concerned. But under the JLP, hospitals were, but the PNP can't say the same, even if it was donated. Um, Andy, you see the hospital we are built right now? I think that plan came about um because some communication between Portia Simpson Miller and the Chinese people them. That's why I don't the tribalism over here. And I would rather just talk about our politics without the who did this, who did that kind of thing. You know what I mean? That would be a recipe for disaster. Imagine a majority GLP in the parliament now with a mandate base to carry out certain policies. Then we end up with a Senate elected majority PNP. How will that work? So, Jamaica 411, how are you suggesting that senators should go in there? Me not think so them fi appoint them like that. But even if them appoint them so, what is the role of a senator? More than for going to parliament go talk. I always feel like say the people them are connected with the people on the ground. I feel like say they should always have, a voice in our parliament. Because they're elected too. You know what I'm saying? Councillors are elected. Me don't know how it will work, but even with Bunting now in the Senate, I don't think he's deserving. He doesn't deserve to be there. He lost his seat. And he lost his seat because he wasn't doing the people in work. So you reward somebody by putting them in the Senate. You know what I mean? That no look right. The PNP Senate, okay, I see, will block everything the GLP come with and the people's business gets stalled. Same would happen when the GLP block PNP. The people's business will be blocked by the two parties. So what is the difference now as it is? Just as they are now, because always the government will have the majority in the Senate. The Constitution is so structured that a senator must be appointed. Yeah, I know. Cornwall Regional Hospital was built around 69, 68 to 69, yes. And block legislation, that's what most of these senators do. Young people need to learn a trade. The world is short of tradesmen. True. I don't know what we need to really look at the roles of senators. We really do. Cause me personally would have find say councillors councillors do a lot of work, guys. But they're often treated like the stepchild. I don't know. Um, guys, make sure someone go over Imotep University TV. Thank you, Imotep. Go subscribe as well. Good content come from over there. Imotep was one of the persons in Washington standing up for Jamaica against the disinformation propaganda movement. So make sure to go over there, go subscribe, guys. Jamaica needs a lot of new things. The infrastructure is outdated, a lot of things to upgrade. Yes, Erica. And the country really I try with the little bit we have. Because even with the Spark program, me kind of surprised say Jamaica now borrow no money. That is a big program. Because as you can see, 150 million designated to Southeast Centre alone out of 40 billion. A whole heap of money that. And for a country that is developing without borrowing to do that, that's great. You understand? Um There was something else that I wanted to show you guys. Oh wait there. Oh, this is some good news that Jamaica has been removed from the grey list um of the TATF. What that is, guys, is the situation with money laundering and all of them something there. You understand? I guess Jamaica has gotten better with that over time. When you remember, there was a time in a Jamaica, when the Western Union, them, was at the belly of the scamming. I remember a time when, some of them would have to shut down and all of these things. And that never looked good for Jamaica. One at a time you could even send money God Jamaica with any regularity without you get flag. Only remember them time there. So this is good. Um so guys, the people them who are trying to throw cold water upon the Spark program, them need to stop it, and we need to make sure so we are get the information out there, because the Spark program is good for Jamaica. I want to play one little clip right here, so because Pernell Charles Jr. him in a campaign mode. I want to know hear what I say, because him take a little job off of Mark Golden. And listen, guys.
Say you have a Jamaican passport with your UK visa in it. And then when the Prime Minister back you up in a corner, you have to say, but, me still a UK citizen. You take me for idiot. Now let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me put aside Pernell Pickney and pick up Gloria Pickney. Now, I went to school, good school too. And I studied as an attorney at law. I'm an attorney overseas and local. So I'm an international attorney. Now, as an international attorney, let me tell you this. The only reason why an individual, whether them have 1 foot in or 1 foot out, would have a visa in a passport is if they were not a citizen of the country. Because if you are going home, why you need visa if you go your own yard? All right. So if you are a UK citizen and you go put a UK visa in a next passport, who we are trying to fool? Hold on. Make it worse. If you did it and you did lie to the people them and tell them so you are not a UK citizen, you're out. Because that is fraud. And then for charge you, whether them charge you in your home in the UK or your home in Jamaica. All right. But let us say he got it lawfully. How? How would you get it lawfully? Who did you speak to get that kind of favor? Come in and know nobody who is a citizen who can go into an embassy and say to them, shh, just give me a visa anyway. Come and want them things and I'm a citizen. Something is into something and we need to find out. So you must answer the questions before you ask the questions. Your granny should I tell you, don't answer a question with a question.
Guys, election is around the corner. Election is around the corner. And me cannot believe that to this day, in the Parliament of Jamaica, you have people in there with citizenship and is like say Nobody no business with the constitution, nobody no business with the law. And then a people here want to come tell Jamaica people what to do. Something can go so guys. Eh? That no make sense. As me say over here last night, the whole of them who have dual citizenship in there, from Mark Golding to Julian to Matthew Samuda, they must resign from the parliament. Just like how the people them when they get carried out court 2007, they all had to resign from the parliament. These guys must resign from the Senate, resign from the parliament because they were not duly elected. They're not valid for talk to Jamaica people. They must leave from out there, go resign, renounce, and run back and be reappointed, but they're not valid. None of them will have dual citizenship cannot talk to the government, cannot talk to the Jamaican people. Mark Golding, Julian Robinson, and Matthew Samuda must all resign from the parliament. Like seriously. We not set no example. Jesus Father. I like this woman. Dr. Dana Dixon, I think her name is. I like her. She's very articulate. And I think she's being underutilized. She's also a senator, right, guys? She's just been appointed the information minister. She's being underutilized in a time when, disinformation is at an all-time high. She comes out and speaks to the country once a week. When I do hear, what she has to say, she gets it right, and she articulates well. So, good pick. And one thing I noticed about the JLP in this time is that they have been picking some very smart people. They have been recruiting and picking some very smart people to represent their party, and that's good. Unlike the PNP in this time, I don't want to use the wrong word, because I don't want just these people just like that, even if I don't think they're competent. But Mark Golding is horrible at picking people to represent the country and his party. Mark Golding go recruit a man what named Dennis Meadows. And I hear that man come on platform, come tell the youths them at Jamaica, say, if you are scam and a nothing bad you do, just make sure say you use the money properly, or you invest the money properly. And that man we are look for that parliament come tell the Jamaica people them, say them a scam nothing no wrong. I endorse criminality. Mark Golding again go for Peter Bunting after the people them vote him out. Another wrong bang right there, so. Mark Golding again go take up Dayton Campbell, put a general secretary. 10 wrong bang right there, so. Mark Golding give Angela Brownberg the shadow spokesperson for foreign affairs portfolio. Angela is not a good speaker, especially not on something like that, in my view. And plus, she's part of this Rise United thing, and them people are not make sense. Me tell you, the man a politician, Them people are just some political scavenger, and the truth me talk over here, so, And nobody no respect them, So when, me never played a part, me couldn't hear. Me say me can't play that part there. When Charles Jr. say, don't make him mash up Norman Manley party. You hear ya, guys. And the truth him talk.
Silence. Instead, what have they done? They sent out some surrogates to come ask me and my sister, and not answer nothing when you ask me until you answer my question. You tell man for idiot. answer them by asking them again. How come you tell Jamaica in 2022 say you didn't give up your British passport before you get into politics? And you tell Jamaica in 2024 say you soon give up your British passport. You take with me, idiot. How come you tell Jamaica, I know me say so, no, I him say so, Mr. One Foot in and 1 foot out. How come you tell Jamaica say you have a Jamaican passport with your UK visa in it? And then when the Prime Minister back you up in a corner, you have to say, but, still a UK citizen.
You know, so that man have to go on in a comedy. No, so I can't bother.
Ask some questions to provide laid before him. Instead, what have they done?
Mama, they want to play the part where I must say, he might encourage the people them. So if you not make Mark Golden mash up now, manly party. Oh God.
Position to provide.
Me can't find it, guys. I'm not gonna waste no more time. Sorry about that.
Got it lawfully. How? How would you get it lawfully? Who did you speak to get that kind of favor? Come in and know nobody who is a citizen who can go into an embassy and say to them, shh, just give me a visa.
Hey, I'm telling you over here already, you know. Say, Mark Golden according to what him tell Jamaica people them about him visa story and so him committed fraud. Visa fraud. You're a citizen of a country. It can come like say. You know, come like say. Me go apply for one visa for go to Jamaica, you know. And me have my Jamaican passport. And true, me have a US passport now. Me I go apply for visa. Me confused, yeah, man. Me know this man committed visa fraud. Make him come sue me over here, so me not care, cause the truth. If you are going to go to the embassy, to get visa, to go to your own country, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? And worst of all, you have a valid passport. You have a valid UK passport. So well on you know, the diplomatic Jamaican passport going to the UK. Is it that him didn't want to travel on the Jamaican diplomatic passport, guys? A big fraud that. And as a matter of fact, I would say to the British Embassy, only need for take a review of on the security measures. Because if Mark Golden can come fraud and get visa, when he is a UK citizen with a valid UK passport, why allow him to come apply for a visa for put in a Jamaica passport? Why me couldn't never put wait a minute. Why couldn't put the visa in the UK passport? Then couldn't put the diplomatic visa, Jamaica diplomatic visa, then could have put that in the British passport. You see the spirit of confusion? What a something. No, sir. You see the confusion, people? Maybe a lie Mattel. Say what? Say get the diplomatic visa in a Jamaican passport. Me don't think a lie Mattel. Because when you really think about it, he said the UK visa in his diplomatic. Wait, man. He said the UK visa in his diplomatic passport and in his Jamaican passport. Also, him have 2 diplomatic passport. That is a damn lie. That is a lie. You cannot have a UK, you cannot have a diplomatic passport in a UK visa when you're a politician in Jamaica. Look here, man, a spirit of confusion this. Because me under the impression saying get the diplomatic visa in a Jamaica passport. That is what I thought happened. Everybody think him lying. Bad to bad. We know saying lie, but bad to bad. Me not see how that makes sense. I think you fraud him fraud the UK embassy. They do not give you a visa in a no other passport if you are a British citizen. They just don't do that. He claimed he has a British passport, diplomatic passport, and a Jamaican passport. He has 3. Lord Jesus. I can't manage. Yes, him have 3 passports. Lord have mercy. No, sir. 3 passport. Oh, God. Me have something to say to Andrew Wallace. Andrew Wallace. 3 passport. And look here now. You see, Mark Golding is Jewish, And you say if Mark Golding Jewish, them entitled to get one Jewish passport too. I wonder if he have the Jewish passport. Me don't know. Very interesting. Andrew Wallace now. Andrew Wallace need to come out to the Jamaican people and talk to them about the declaration, certification, so that people can understand what is going on. So that's the disinformation campaign and then the people there, so that them have nothing more to talk about. You understand? Andrew Wallace needs to come out or make him information minister, tell the people of Jamaica about his declaration. Am I wrong or am I right, guys? That is their talking point. Satan Campbell, him a one of them, as the media asks him one question about the dysfunction we are going with him leader and him party. The first thing him come out to talk about declaration. That's why I'm a full lawsuit against him right now. So Andrew Wallace, the declaration and certification need to be explained to the Jamaican people, because the way the Rise United people them attack it, they're not even trying to explain to the people the difference between declaring and certifying. They're not explaining who does the declaration and who does the certification. So your government must explain this to the people once and for all. It must be explained. Because if you don't explain it, that means you are a part of and facilitating the disinformation. Just like when you come out and when you try to correct everything else, come out and talk about the certification and declaration. Guys, am I wrong or am I right? Yes, Satan Campbell, man. Real and true something. Satan Campbell. The risers are regurgitated. Yeah, me know, but Not sure about the Israeli passport, but we are investigating. From you have a diplomatic passport, you don't need visa to go anywhere in the world. He is lying. You don't know. Papa Jesus. Lord of mercy. No, sir. One somebody not supposed to have more than 2 passports, you know. But I mean, if you're in our government and them something there, right? And you fly and travel as diplomat and them something there, where you go with so much passport? You don't need so much passport. It remind me of the scammer them. Them have 15 laptop and 25 phone on one list. Anybody with more than 2 phone, me not trust them. Right now, me have 2 phone, and me them trust myself. You know? Me have 2 phone. And sometimes, the phone for that program, yeah, when me a go, when me never carry it with me, it's always home. If you catch me home and I respond to you, I just saw. But me not walk with one heap of phone and they sitting there. Cause from people I walk with so much phone and so much electronic, them a scammer. And so much passport, them a scammer. Lord Jesus, no sir. We will know on Tuesday in Parliament the annual report will be sent to the Parliament to be tabled. Okay, thank you for that, Patrick. The Jamaican diplomatic passport is more powerful than the regular passport and the official passport that most politicians use in Jamaica. May I wait, may I wait for see Vegas coming at the chat, because me want Mr. Vegas to go around in the hospital them and go do what him do today. Yes. Let's play it again real quick, guys. If you're just joining, here is Mr. Vegas today on a tour at the new Children Hospital in the parish of St. James, Mobile. Here you know. Mr. Vegas, we need somebody to travel around to the various healthcare facilities and show the construction and what is happening that is good, right? We know so we are a work in progress where healthcare is concerned, and we know a bigger problem did there before now. But people call me all the time and tell me which clinic get improvement and them something there. When you not call and give me them information, they make sure so not take picture and send them come. Please and thanks. All right, here goes.
So we're here in Jamaica, giving you a tour of the new hospitals here that are new construction going on for new hospitals. See that? So we're here with Chops, giving us a little tour. Dr. Nelson. This is Chops.
Yes.
Dr. Nelson. See it? There up on the ground.
Yeah, man.
So this is what is going on.
Western Children, brand new facility.
The Western Children Hospital.
Yep, brand new. So, let's take a tour.
Let's take a tour. Come with us.
Brand new.
Pay attention, Jamaica. This is transforming the whole healthcare system. The whole healthcare apparatus is being transformed. So this is the new children's hospital here in Montego Bay. Under construction. This is in Kingston. This is in Montego Bay, not Kingston. Montego Bay. Big dirty building.
222 beds.
222 beds, people. 200.
It promises to be a state-of-the-art hospital as well.
Wow.
You know, in comparison to the Bustamante Children's Hospital.
This will be the only one of its kind in the Caribbean.
The only one of its kind in the Caribbean. So Caribbean people have to come here. We're going to have to come here.
Well, they are
to
coming
get
here already. Because
right, more Caribbean people.
That Jamaica healthcare system that people are complaining about actually service several countries in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Countries like Grand Cayman, countries like Turks and Caicos utilize our health system. The same health system that here some people are throwing cold water on. Other people in the Caribbean utilize it every day.
The international
We need
repetition.
to appreciate what we have. We need to appreciate where we are going. So that's the structure. That's a part of the structure.
This is Montego Bay. Montego Bay, a brand new children's hospital under construction. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, people. People, this could not cost.
Yes, guys. So we're glad to see that, Glad to see that. Come here, tell you the truth, say. Sometime, things might not perfect, guys, but there's a lot to be grateful for. Things are going. So the people that we have spread lies on the healthcare system, we're not shame. We must feel away. And for hear this man here now come talk about say the Spark program of corruption. God have mercy. He look like say the devil a rider man here.
And them running this little con business where them talking about Spark program. Con business. Them talk about them have 4 package that them international tender. Lie. They don't know who will get the contract there already. They don't know me a prophesy says that Chinese company will get the contract. Me a prophesy said that is the financing for the Labour Party in the upcoming election. Corruption.
Yeah, guys, more look at sports news, Switching gears, because as you guys know, the trials are going up a stadium, I think tonight are the finals. Wanna type something in the chat. Say yes if you are a track and field fan and if you care about the upcoming Paris Olympics. How our athletes are doing. You guys must have heard by now that Elaine Thompson dropped out. She's not going to Paris. I'm going to call my correspondent there and see if I can get some information for Uno. Me not think Liz their stadium, because she that tell me. Yes, hi. Can you give us an update real quick? You're live.
Alright, yes.
Thank you very much.
I'm about to start up very shortly at the National Stadium Complex. So within the next 5 minutes, I should be seated in the grandstand to see the showdown.
Oh, it not start yet.
No, not as yet. By 9:40, thereabouts.
Oh, okay. You guys are late then.
Yeah, man, the thing is, with Jamaica time, we run things different, Anyway, I'm almost there. I'm going to get a seat.
Alrighty, thank you. Lord have mercy, guys. You hear? The showdown is gonna be shortly. So it is 9:17 p.m. there. I don't know if I'll be on by the time it starts. But may I get a little update from Uniyasa now in the chat. The semis run already. Okay. The girls are doing really well. You know, some see the Gleaner put up something about say Sharika is not doing well or she not look fit. Why them a wash out them out pan the athlete them? When them not let the athlete them focus on making the team and getting themselves ready. Seeing those things in the media can upset their spirit and them something they know. Oh Jesus. I'm disappointed about Elaine, but I think she how much 30 how much 32. She have one more Olympic left in her. And when she's fit, she's fast. Maybe she needs to just take some time to focus on getting in tip-top shape. Want to think about the men's 100 and 200. I still want to look a young fella come out when yesterday. I think he made the fastest time of the season. 981, I think it was. Or 82. I don't remember his name. This image you're looking at was today. Shelley and Fraser Price today. Oh my gosh, that's impressive. We can't depend on the ladies this time around. I don't know, I feel like say from Bolt and Asafa and that generation left the sport. I feel like say we're at a deficit with the men. Wanna say the guy when named Civil, he's looking good. But I forget somebody for beat Lions, you know. Lions is alright, but me no know. Me can't cheer for Lions. Tell you the truth. Me just can't cheer for him. I've tried so hard. As an American, or a Jamaican, I can call it. I have seen some very good US athletes in track and field, both men and women. You know, so the only athlete me cheer for in America, Alyssa Felix. You know why? Alyssa Felix and what's her name? The Jamaican girl. She run the 200 too. Or Sonia. And them two athletes they alone me cheer for because the two of them they're very humble and they're very professional and them have manners. Carmelita Jetta, oh my god. She fast, she's very competitive, but me just couldn't cheer for her. Shakari, me can't cheer for them. They not no manners, they not no professionalism. Me can't cheer for them. Lyles, me can't cheer for him because that rub off pan him too. Them need to be professional and humble themselves. Me can't bother with them, so me can't cheer for them. One woman cuss me, you know. But Shakari, when Shakari lose, I me see how Shakari behave. Me say, God have mercy, them not no home training. And when she win, when she start win now and she start to act different, me know she can't tame me now. Make sure lose a race tomorrow and see how she behave. And the woman say, she's young, give her a chance, blah, blah, blah. Jamaican too, you know. Mr. Lady, me not deal with people with no manners. Anybody with no manners, me no have nothing to do with them. I rather cheer for the somebody will come dead last, long as they have manners and professional. Me not cheer for them, the people there. You crazy? Me say, hey, let me tell you something. You see the Gleaner, man, them have to go down. Remember, the Gleaner have to go down. You see, like how me said a while ago, boy, from Nationwide News, take money from Bunting for bring me down. I say, then have to go down and then go down. And see them come blunder in an election. Them lose how much subscriber over that. Me say, what me say, me not care, you know. Them have to go down. Yeah, them not no manners. Them not train them properly. Them not teach them how to act on the world stage. A some dirty behavior then come with all the while. Me can't deal with them. Anyway, guys, I don't think we're gonna the gentleman I just called is a sports fan and him link me and say me go there stadium if you want a report. He is the owner of Unique Visions Caribbean Drones, UVC TV Jamaica on YouTube here. So guys, wanna go over there please and go subscribe. He's a good youth. So um I think a Sunday at the last side, don't it? I think a Sunday at the last side. So that's his work. I don't know if you guys are into images and drones. I am. And him has some good content. And if you need drone services, guys, you can link him to. Jamaica is so beautiful. Look at that. So what want to plan for this weekend? Today our Friday. What want to plan for this weekend? Today our my daughter is turning 16 in a few days. So I'm gonna be planning, what to do. 16 is a big thing. It's a big thing, guys. That's what I'll spend my weekend doing. And when you have one picnic, everything them I do, they want to a friend with them. So you have to think about accommodating other people. My limit is always one friend. If me did want a whole heap of picnic back at me, me'd have them. Self-care weekend. That's nice. It's always nice to take some time out for yourself for sure. Yeah, man, big girl for sure. Mm-hmm. Say 16 years old. Gosh, I don't even remember. But I give thanks every day. I have a very good child. She not give no trouble at all. Sometimes, look at attitude something. I have to do those straighten her and, you know, life is good again. Um, oh, sweet 16, yeah. Only, me no know what happened to this generation. Everybody have one picnic. And who not have one, them no want none. I see the people them love come talk about, you know, have another one, you know, have a boy. When you think I saw picnic go? But yes, the one child something, it's this thing where so many people today, I don't know if everybody make a concerted effort to have one child. I didn't, it just worked that way, but so I go. For this weekend road trip to Alabama, from Alabama to New York. Wow. That's about what, 13 hours, Andy? That's nice though. I like road trips too. Better than flying. I don't think Jetta was bad. She was a fierce competitor. Always. Junior, what you say? Humble? No, sir. She was fast and she was a good competitor. A Veronica Campbell, humble her, you know. But me not think she did humble at all. When them win, uh, she was humble in defeat. I guess you're right about that part. But when them win, Lord Jesus, me not like them style at all. But every other sport aside from track and field, the US athletes them are good. Like the swimmers, you know, the gymnasts, they're all good. But something about the track and field one them, me not know. Here they full time for have an next child. No, darling. Mm-mm. Actually, you know, me can't wait until my daughter go off to college so me can start this on different sitting. I wonder if that's how my son will be. He's only 3, so I have some time until he's into the friends thing. Yes, most of the time when you have one child, when you do something like birthday and them something there, you're going on a trip and stuff, they want to bring friends because especially when they get to the age where you are not good enough of a companion for them anymore. They want to be around them own companion. You know? And you know me very picky now with people, you know. Sometimes you have to go deal with some children where they don't want to deal with them parents. Me not compromise on that. If me not deal with the parents, me not want have nothing to do with nobody. And nobody not stay no night on my yard. No nobody yeah. I mean, I really make my daughter go stay in the night on nobody yard neither. Me not like it. One and only. I only want one or none. Yeah, man. Tell her happy sweet 16. I sure will. But for 16 years old, Lord Jesus, them a pick me at 16 different, you know, man. Cause my daughter right now at 16, she a drive, she a work, she's doing good in school, she know what she want, she's smart, you know. At 16, me the kind compared to she, compared to she, oh God. No, sir. She don't run rings around me, but at the generation we live in now. Different time now. Cause for our parents and grandparents, they would say the same, not true? And by the time she have fear family, maybe she will say the same thing. But these kids today, guys, they're doing everything, you know. No man, a Veronica humble man. Go back, go look. A Veronica Campbell humble Jetta. Me not think Shelly and Jetta they compete that much. I don't remember seeing them on the track together a lot. Always she and Veronica go at it. Remember good. Not sure if I'll have any children. That's fine. You don't have to. It's a job. It's a real serious job, you know? It's not for everybody. I got 10 and I am pro. Papa Jesus. No, sir, Andy. Andy. When you say you have 10, you should just have 2 more and make a dozen, man. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I understand what I'm getting at. She hugged and congratulated others who beat her. Yeah, she did. She did. But when she win, she used to go on bad. That's what I thought. Cause me never see she and Shelly on the track together. I don't ever think them do one really on the same track. Make Andy go on yeah. Andy same have 10 and him proud. Come true, yeah. Soccer coach. I have one child, she's 25. I really don't want anymore. Then you could I want one more now, Lenisha. That are the thing, our maternal clock now, it limited. It's a very hard job. Yeah. But I always say that, when you have a child that's a good child that's teachable, it makes it so much easier. You understand? And that's the thing with my daughter. She's very smart and she's very teachable, you know? Of course, you're gonna have times because I'm a teenager when them think them know everything. But once you get serious, them know it's a teaching moment. Just be humble and be taught. Oh, um, did you know that Veronica Campbell is the best Caribbean female to win Olympic sprint gold medal? Oh, she was good. I saw her tonight at the stadium. She had her little daughter with her. Me no know if she encourage her daughter for going at the sport too, but Veronica Campbell was so professional. That's one of the things I really admired about her. For somebody who coming at the sport at such a young age, she come in very young. And she even went to college here. And she never adapted to the behavior on the track of some of the US athletes I want to say. She always kept it professional all the time. That's what I loved about her. My daughter, she wants to go into something to do with pediatrics. She loves kids, babies. So I'm thinking either a pediatrician or something to do with healthcare. She comes from a healthcare family. So I think that's the path that she will take. But we'll see. Because we know sometimes they change their minds. But she was in this thing, last year or this last school year in her school. They have like different branches of the military. So she was like in the Air Force. And when she put on the uniform, I said, but that look good, man. She really looked like an Air Force person. But for me, one child enough to go in a military, no, sir. I tell her she can do reserve, but nobody with deployment and them sitting there if she decides to do that. I think it's the Integrity Commission responsibility. Well, the Prime Minister them have to come out educate the people them. Because you see if the people them don't educate it, the disinformation that is being put out there now, if that's all they're hearing, they will believe it. You understand? And this is why it is so important for the government to have somebody speaking to the country in the capacity of either information minister or press secretary every day, because you have these lies out here every day. This man said him is going to prophesy. Say China will get the contract and the government will use the money around election. You see the thing about it, where some members of the PNP not understand. Me say Andrew wanna say something more there. And it's true him talk. Him said this JLP we're seeing today is different from the JLP of the past. And political parties, sometimes they have to evolve depending on the history of the country, the times that we're living in, stuff like that. That's why the PNP wanted renewal. And there's nothing wrong with renewal. They wanted renewal after Portia. But it's how you go about it. You see, the way that the PNP went about renewal is what destroyed the party, because Peter Bunting and Mark Golding, Dayton Campbell and Ian Hills, they felt like renewal means that you sabotage, undermine, abuse, do all sort of wickedness to people and then put yourselves there and that's renewal. No, it's disastrous. And we're seeing it now. Hence, Charles Jr. said, don't make them mash up Norman Manley party. He mash up already, still telling the truth. He mash up already. But people must take example off of this. Well, and everybody wicked still, and most people are not wicked. But there's a certain way you go about doing things. And they chose to take the destructive part till them all destruct themselves. Guys, I'm getting a call from the National Stadium. Hold on there. Hello?
Yeah, luckily some inside of the stadium there now.
You're not the stadium, you know?
Under 20 races running there now.
Under 20, okay. So how? Oh,
That's under 20 from men. That is determine the top two places for the world youths.
okay. Did you see an?
So they looking forward to the senior races. Senior walking across on the other side of the stadium.
Okay. Have you seen any semis yet?
Yes, but actually no one who ran.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah, man. Send me some images or some videos. Thank you. Yes, guys. The connection it kind of sound a little frumpy, but that's okay. The under 20. Then I saw late race go on. Them for start a little earlier. Cause some of the picnic them in the distance probably want got in bed. At what time now? 9:39. Under 20 boys final now, yeah. You know who me sorry say now do too good to? Brianna, the young lady from Florida. Well, she's Jamaican, but her parents Jamaican. She train and run with Jamaica. I saw so much potential in her, but she not do too good, you know. That sucks. She did very well on the relay and took Jamaica to gold. And that was good for a young athlete like that. How are this? Guys, as much as I will love politics over here, so I cannot. Because I've gotten a few messages about the debate last night in America. And I'm afraid to look upon it. Me not go look upon it. Me no want to look upon it. And therefore not going to hear about it over here. I am a debate queen. Me love to watch debates and tune into debates. But the little snippets when me see come out of the debate last night at Atlanta between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, me can't watch that. Me cannot watch it. Therefore, me not gonna bring it over here so to no at all. So you can't go and go watch it at your own risk. Me no know what go happen election day. I think, to be honest with you, the truth of the matter is people's minds are already made up. Remember, Trump is not new. Trump is not brand new. The American people, them know what they might get with Trump and they know what they might get with Biden. And guess what? People mind already make up, you know. Me don't know why Biden got take on that they debate they from Trump. I would have never do it. 34 convictions, me are you not supposed to in a debate. Because what Biden did was basically legitimize Donald Trump. And I think he should not have done that. You understand, guys? So me not gonna watch that. And it's really annoying that the Democrats would even entertain. I'm sorry, guys, that's not what I meant to put on the screen. What that the Democrats would ever entertain something like that. That's so crazy. Correct, you know? They might have switch out Joe Biden, you know. Look out for the news. The Democrats, they might have switch him out. He's saying nah, step down, but they might have switch him out. I don't know. Why? But at least things are stable, you know, in the US. I mean, I don't really have any complaints, you know. So, but I certainly am gonna go out to vote because honest to God, I can't manage Trump. I see the media too in America. Them are the wickedest thing around here. Them not supposed to give Donald Trump no airtime. What they do. Grace, you watch it? Me can't watch it. People are say, oh my God, it's so sad and rare. Me can't watch it. Me used to love debates, you know, but me can't take foolishness, yeah. Um, Jamaican have a hearsay mentality. If the PM came out 100 times and said it has nothing to do with him, it's the job of the IC. The Jamaican people start say the PM is a liar. No, me not agree with that, Warren. I know the Jamaican people them are the people them when are the PNP, the risers them. They are the problem. The hearsay thing, yes, but it's not the Jamaican people who come out come call the Prime Minister liar. Same like with the Constitution, which sure what the Constitution say, and them still a come talk something different. They are the problem. They are the disinformation problem in the country. But listen, if what the Prime Minister is dealing with is a set of liar who repeat lies, then he has to repeat truth. You see what I say? Lord Jesus, for real, Junior. God have mercy. Then the Democratic Party don't see that. I don't know. Because Joe Biden's wife, she's a very competent, smart woman. I think she even still works as a teacher. Then she knows so she need to carry on the man if the man faculty is gone. Lord Jesus. That's why I know what you know. Because me is not somebody who believe in a ageism and them thing. There's somebody can do them job. All if them are 90 and them can do them job. Me not no problem with that. But you have sometimes in life, you know, you will have people who are agile, you know. Them reach out 70, then still agile. 75, then still agile. 80, then still agile. And then suddenly, rapidly, you see some kind of deficit or decline. You understand? No, I don't want to see that in a US president or somebody who will try run back the country. I don't want to see that. So me can't go watch it. Donald Trump talk like so much younger than the man. Donald Trump must be 79 or 78. And him talk like him 20 years younger than Biden. Donald Trump head lick too, you know. And film head lick before my film head lick before Biden head. Lord of God. Donald Trump out there talk like say him more competent. And if him did competent, oh my God. Hold on there. Hold on there, guys. Let's see. 5. Yeah, guys. women's final is up. Well on, someone at their stadium? I wanna watch TV. Today he was excellent in South Carolina. He sounded like the Biden way. Oh really? So maybe they just tired last night? Lord Jesus, how are this? Miss Joan, are you saying that he was just tired last night? Because last night them say epic failure, so my Democrats them me hear I say something I forgot change you know. But I'm still going to vote for the Democrats because I love the Democrats. But Biden, something not right at all. You know what? Me not gonna vote for nobody. You know. Me don't have Trump. Me gonna vote against, you know, because we can't manage Trump again. Me going to vote against Trump. When Biden has stutter, Trump just look upon him, then looking at the crowd. Poopa Jesus. Oh God. What a wicked act. No, sir. Biden has a stutter. He has always had it. Sometimes me never hear it worse or anything yet, but maybe last night it was that wicked. No, sir. A 80-year-old man go to bed at 8 p.m. Too late for him passing bedtime. He also had a cold. Oh God. No, sir. Which country that one prime minister we are 90? You remember? I think I one country. I never India. One country that one prime minister 190, you know. I want to say India. Mm-mm. Oh God. Me no feel same should I go take on that the debate. Him not for do no more debate. Donald Trump for go on him yard. Go on down to Florida and don't come back. I remember when I was living in Florida, Donald Trump did start have problem with the airport. Palm Beach International Airport. And he must go sue the people them because him claim to say when the plane them a land, it a make nice and guess them head over Mar-a-Lago. Now you tell me. And where I lived, he had a golf course nearby. And when them a keep golf down there, the traffic and nobody didn't complain about that. Donald Trump forgot long and yard there, man. Can't bother. Where am I go again? Let me know who win the female and then we can end the program, guys. Good night, Dottie Cup. Welcome back. Zimbabwe, Mugabe. How old was he? We don't want him down here. Well, New York don't want him neither. Right, you know, Donald Trump for going over Russia too, you know. Like, seriously. Somebody send me one video where the moderator asks him, say, if him lose, if him go accept it. And him not answer the question. You see all them sitting there now? Make me just want to start think about for pack up my sitting and put in a storage and just go for one good 4 year and come back after. Can't take no more Donald Trump. Donald Trump, let me cut off cable in my house, you know. Me no work with cable, you know. Me use the where the sitting name, the smart TV sitting where you can have the YouTube and all of the apps them on it. Donald Trump, me take off cable from out of my house. Because the media them take this thing for a joke and then it's sitting wrong with the man. The whole of them keep on interview him. They confuse the echo of him with one lie after the other. No, sir. Jamaica is in a better place with who we choose for leaders. We just need someone good to run leadership for the PNP. And you see, no matter which side they're upon, you know, whether you're PNP, GLP, or no P, the country have to have one decent, viable opposition, you know, all the time. Anything can happen. And that opposition must always be ready in case they have to form the next government. You understand? So me no know what is. Good night, Miss Verona. Have a good night. Trump win all prisoners. We're doing life sentence are set free. I use Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah, that's a popular one too. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I don't know if you guys do, but I used to watch basketball and that kind of sitting, but life got so busy. And then with social media, you get the news on Facebook before you get it on TV anyway. Mugabe, see he's okay. So he's okay as long as white cars drive on white tires. And where the hell? And he used white toilet paper to. Where the hell? He's going for the same thing Golden and Bunting is going for. Ah, Jesus. No, sir. Bunting say my prophet. And Bunting could have prophesied say he was going to lose to him leader and lose his seat. Eh? Them a people here, all them do a tell lie on Jamaica. That's all them do a tell lie. Tell lie on Jamaica and fight down woman. That's all them do. How did we come to this? Father God. Okay. All right, guys. I don't think we're gonna get the result for the women's. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's saying it right here. Sharika, Tia, Shelly. Right, it's a Tia go on the team too. 1, 2, 3. That not bad. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. I'm glad for Tia still. That's good. Anglina come to about say Sharika no fit. Where didn't get that from? Me say them a get pa me nerve over the two yesterday one Glina. Say the woman no fit. Ah, Jesus. No, sir. What was her time though? What's Tia's time? Trump men who were convicted for obstruction in the January 6 case won their appeal against. What you say? No, sir. If I love you one more time. Thank you so much, Litchi. Thank you. Guys, make sure now hit the thumbs up button, you know. Please and thanks. Tia was leading, but Sharika pulled a lie. Welcome, Camille. Welcome. .94. 10.94. 10.94. Okay. I don't think that's her best time, though, is it? Stephen Francis knows to condition his athletes. Look like we have a decent relay team. Oh, Shelly run 10.94 and Tia 10.90. That not bad. I want to hear about the guys too. Was it the beautiful 411 who said Golden don't deserve or can't win, not even a toilet seat? Ooh, Jamaica, oh God, oh Jamaica. How did we end up with Bunting and Golden as opposition leader? You know, so we need one Obeah man to come work out this and tell we. Honest to God. How? Eh? How did we end up with Bunting and Golden? Eh? God have mercy. Liar, then lie, then lie, then lie. Look there. Then lie. All in do I tell lie. When Bunting think to himself, say, everywhere me go, Rolling Stone gather no mass. Nobody no want him for neither love nor money. And when him look and see, say, Mark Golden nah give up him papers. A frustration take him, make him go there talk them something they no people. Peter Bunting, frustration take him. Him just go out there talk anything. Well, listen, I'm in a stage 4 of madness. Ah, Jesus. So, if them lose the election at stage 5, so come over here so with a stiff jacket, a straight jacket. Fly the gate, Bellevue. No, sir, Bellevue, I forgot fly the gate. No, sir. You see the video with the parent whose child brought home exercise books with Patricia Duncan literature in it. What you say? What you mean by what kind of literature that was? No, sir. Wanna take down the program number and add me on WhatsApp for send me then sit there. What you say? The child brought home exercise books with Patricia Duncan literature in it. When you say Patricia Duncan, what you mean by the child go home with accidentally with some literature belonging to her, or she writing at the book? How it go? What is the difference between the Glean and the Observer, Grace? Because if I tell you the truth, me I try find one reputable media house in Jamaica. You know, me can't find none. And then you have to reflect on the past, reflect on the real and true journalists them who gone. You know who me missing in a journalism? You see Dorian Samuels? Oh God, man. When I saw that Dorian Samuels pass so prematurely, as a journalism, we've lost a giant in Jamaica. Ian Boyne again. You could have relied upon them people if you can't tell you the truth. There's so many brilliant minds in Jamaica, not just in journalism, everywhere. But you have a set of people that want to come and dumb down the thing, and we can't work with that. Me tell you already, say, the Jamaica Labour Party over the last few years, they have been recruiting some very smart people. So even when the policy them might know up to par according to some people or whatever, when you hear and see the quality of people that are coming out and speaking to the country and on behalf of the government, it kind of make you take a double take, you understand? And when you see some of the PNP people them who are leaving the party to go join the JLP, for example, the teachers down in Westmoreland, where Ian Eels make left the PNP, what his name again? Ian Miles and the other gentleman, Garfield James. When you look at Venetia Phillips, you know, I don't know. Why not the PNP and now come like cheese sticks? Cheese sticks, guys. So all the good journalists with integrity. Yeah, man, then gone too soon for sure. God no. Very sad. And it's like say them a pass the baton. I mean, know if the way that journalism is taught in university in Jamaica is different. I don't know, but something seems wrong. All right, the man them result are coming here now. Thompson 9. Uro 9.73. That's good. Civil second 9.77 for Thompson. Those are some very good times. All right, thank you guys. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And those are some good times for a trial. Yeah, good, good, good. Something seems to be going on though. Me not see enough. Me not see a turnover of enough men in track and field in Jamaica. I wanna think. A turnover, me no know. It something about it. Me no know if the coach them, me no know. I don't know, guys. $2024 people still talking about Manly. Them need renewal. Passa tenement yard. Same so. With a bunch of traitors in there. Anyway, guys, I think I've overstayed here. We'll have to catch up another time. You know, I feel like say Usain should have become one coach too. But maybe being too young, me no know. But I feel like Usain should have going at the coaching thing. Yeah. So guys, good night. It was nice talking to you all. Let us catch up another time. Please to give the live a thumbs up as we close the program. Take care until next time, guys. Good night.